I have white skin and green eyes. My first boyfriend had brown skin and brown eyes. When we would be walking in the street, people would look at us and say, "She must give a good blowjob," and smirk. I have white skin and my mother has white skin. My father does not have white skin or really brown skin. When I would go to family barbecues with my boyfriend, his cousins would say, "He's the one who brought the white girl." I have white skin and green eyes. When my mother plays music to me as a kid, it doesn't really make me dance. It didn't really ever stay in my heart or mean much to me. But when I would go and visit Lebanon and stay in Beirut with my best friend, and I would be dancing in the clubs there, his friends would always say, "Are you sure she doesn't speak Arabic? Because she's dancing to the music like she knows what they're saying." I have white skin and green eyes. I was raised in London, educated in Oxford, and I'm good at my job. Being good at my job means working for people who want the best of the best. These people have wealth, power, and often have white skin. These people remember that my name is Samya, but they forget. These people forget that my name is Samya, but they remember that I have white skin and green eyes. And they show me a picture on a newspaper of a little boy. A little boy washed up on a shore. A little boy washed up on a shore dead. A dead little Syrian boy. And they ask me, what do I think about immigration? I go and see my dad, and I have lunch with him and a friend. His friend has been on a very long walk that threatened his life but was still worth taking. A very long walk that required him to leave his children and his wife behind, and he says he'll make his way back to them, and I can't tell you the look in his eyes. I have white skin and green eyes. My friends and my boyfriend in October, they celebrate Black History Month and they talk about their struggles and they express themselves, but I don't join in, because that's not the platform for my pain. I have white skin and green eyes, and I am privileged, and I do not know suffering. I have white skin and green eyes, and I am privileged, and all my life I have danced to a beat that's in my heart but not in my surroundings, to a culture that's hidden from me across oceans and through language barriers, to comments from my family that tell me I'm the double of my grandmother in Damascus, who has probably the strongest heart you've ever seen. My grandmother in Damascus who woke up to her nephew's heads on stakes because they chose to work in a Christian hospital. My grandmother who pushed through that grief and pushed through that struggle and said she wouldn't flee her country because her country is in her blood and her country is her, and if her country suffers and falls, then so does she. Her grandmother, my grandmother, who died on the 22nd of August 2018 of an infection in her leg, whilst I sat round a table in Barcelona with my friends and loved ones waiting for the clock to strike 12 so I could celebrate turning 30. I don't join in with conversations about discrimination. I don't talk about what kind of words we should or shouldn't use and what wars are or are not necessary, because I have white skin and green eyes. And how would I know? You might not be able to stop all of these things going on in the world. You might not be able to bring back that little boy from the shore or bring my grandmother back to life, but please, stop calling me white girl.